All right, what is going on, everyone? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here right now, watching this video. I do really appreciate for your time, and I would really appreciate if you do consider subscribing because it truly does help me out a lot. Now, we're going to be reacting to a random woman decided to hop on this little room. I don't even know what room is this. I don't know if it's Clubhouse or whatever it might be, but you know, Ryan Garcia is just in a random room talking to people, sharing his opinion like he always does and things like that. But he let a random girl speak, and apparently she made some crazy allegations, and you know, she basically exposed what Diddy tried to do to her or do to her family. I'm not 100% sure. But at the end of the day, I call these allegations simply because there's no proof. You get what I mean? You want people to actually believe what you're saying, you gotta show proof. You get what I mean? It could just be a random girl who wants attention. Who knows? But at the end of the day, bro, it's to the point where Diddy just has so many allegations and so many disgusting things attached to his name. It's just like, you know, a person can say the most outlandish thing ever, right? And it could be a lie, and people would know if it's a lie or not. That's how bad the Diddy situation and, you know, allegations actually are. You get what I mean? So overall, it's pretty much proven as well that Diddy is not a good person. Let's just say that. But without further ado, enough with the yapping. Let's just play the video and see what she has to say, right?
Probably what you're wanting to know about P. Diddy.
Say your story.
So guys, Ryan Garcia actually had a woman who exposed the P. Diddy situation on her podcast. She was talking about her dad exposing her own father having a relationship with Diddy and saying there was offers on the table for her to potentially be bought by him. This one went deep, and Ryan Garcia got an insight into the Diddy situation.
Probably what you're wanting to know about P. Diddy.
Say your story. You're perfectly fine.
Okay. Yeah. So he was at the club with my dad, and my dad like was showing him pictures of me, like trying to brag, like, oh, this is my daughter. And I didn't know this back then, but he was trying to like buy me off my dad.
Obviously, the authenticity of this girl's story would have to be investigated by the police to actually.
I'm not gonna lie, saying Diddy has to try to buy you is actually insane, bro. Like, why would he try to buy you? Like, there's a deeper meaning. What he's trying to buy you for? You get what I mean? He's trying to buy you for a reason. I'm not gonna say it on here, but you know, put two and two together and you have it, man.
Prove it, but that is the main thing he's being accused of, is trafficking. That's the charges that the investigation are mainly looking into, is trafficking charges, and I'm sure a lot of things will come with them exotic parties that was happening on top of it.
And my dad was not going for that shit at all. My dad, like, he's very abusive. He's been abusive my whole life. He's been like to prison multiple times, like he like broke my stepmom's leg. He's beat every woman he's ever been with. Which is why I'm super into boxing, and I'm like super into like my body and my health, so that no man would ever do that to me. But I'm still like running away from him. But anyways, so the thing about P. Diddy, sorry, I get really off track. I'm just everywhere.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Every step of the way, you got it.
Okay. But so I know, like, if he's trying to buy me, like, and mind you, I find this out, like, when I'm in my 20s. Like, I'm 23 now, and I have 3 kids. And I'm, like, just now, I remember hearing about it back when I was young.
Before we get into more of what she says, the main question that we want to find out in this investigation is, was Diddy just buying these girls or trying to buy these girls for himself, or was there other elites and top people like an Epstein that they was recruiting them to give them to people? That's what many people believe Diddy's main goal was, to get them for high elites, and that's why he himself got so much power.
Because, you know, my dad was like so strict and always like with like people like that. And I'm like, now I think about it as an adult, I'm like, if my dad is with people like that, then what is he doing? Type shit, you know what I mean? Because just because you're not going to sell me doesn't mean, you know, you're hanging around those people. Like, I don't know. I just know if my friends were doing stuff like that, I would not be their friend anymore. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, right. And if someone was trying to buy my daughter, I definitely wouldn't be hanging out with them again. Like,
I would have knocked them out.
Right. Period. Exactly. You can beat women, but you can't be child like abusers. You can't be pedophiles, but you could be women, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't mean to disrespect your dad,
yeah.
but that's a bitch made motherfucker. But you got it.
Right.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. And that's the thing. Nobody has ever stood up to my dad. Like, because he always tries to, like, bitch everyone because he's, like, a big guy.
Now, this girl hardly has any followers, and a lot of people would just say she got on a space and took her 5 minutes of fame, but she was calling this out before she even got on Twitter space. Tweets from when it first happened, P. Diddy damn near got to everyone. That's why it's such big news. Not because it's new, it's because it's been such a long time coming. They should have been locked him up. The cover up. Bitch, welcome to the effing committee.
And it's really bad. There's so much. I don't think I should tell, like, I don't know how many people are on here, but
Doesn't matter. It's just me and you at this moment. Everybody's on mute. Nobody could speak. It's literally me and you. It's like basically we're having a phone call.
Which is crazy because I love you so much. I've been watching all your stuff. Like, I'm for real, like, a fan. I love your boxing. I love what you, like, bring attention to. I love God. I love Jesus. And let me tell you right now, you are the reason that I can even speak about this right now. I was gonna, like, never ever talk about anything that happened to me. Like, and because this is just that one person. Like, it's been the worst things that have happened to me have come from my own family.
And I resonate with you. I was raped at 2 years old by my own family.
Yeah. And
the maddest thing is, Ryan Garcia claims he's not on anything, but he just hasn't told his own story yet, and we're still waiting on that. He just said then he had things happen to him when he was just 2 years old by his own family, but he's barely spoke in detail about his whole situation.
I'm sorry, but it's like they try to keep you silenced as long as possible. Like, I'm 23 years old, I have 3 kids, and hold on, let me plug my phone in. I'm outside talking.
You're perfect. Don't even worry.
Okay.
You're perfect.
But yeah, and I want you to know, like, you bringing attention to this is helping so many people be able to speak out who would have never spoke out. They probably would have just took it to the grave and just felt that pain their whole life because it's kind of, it's something you think about every day, you know, no matter how much healing is not linear, you know, like, you know, some days you'll feel like you're, you know, okay, it made you stronger, you're grateful for everything you went through, and then other days you're like, man, fuck that, like, that shit, I did not deserve that.
Like, can I get my get back?
Yeah. And you know, I always,
like, when do I get it? When do I get my get back? Why are they running around like nothing happened?
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
Wow, yeah. I never really had anyone say it like that, but that's exactly how it feels. Like, how come he gets to walk around like all big and bad? Like, he's never, you know, and everyone has so much respect for him, but it's like, does everybody know, like, what kind of person I'm talking about my dad, and
I'm with you. I look at again.
I'm not gonna lie, she sounds like a Ryan Garcia fangirl. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm sorry to pause the video, but it's just like so obvious at this point. She sounds like a Ryan Garcia fangirl. She's, bro, bro, she's literally glazing the guy. Like, you get what I mean? She even sounds kind of flirty. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe that's just how she talks. I don't know. Maybe she's nervous. Who knows? But at the end of the day, that is just my opinion, man.
yeah.
It's just hard to deal with because people that, unless they went through it, or unless their kids went through it, they will never be able to feel the pain that I feel. That's why I try to tell people, like, you don't understand me, and you're never gonna understand me. I've been hurt by people that I should not have been hurt by. People that I would have thought could defend me and I could trust.
The people who are supposed to protect you, like the people who are supposed to love you more than anybody, and those are the people, like, who hurt you. Like, that's crazy.
And then you realize why Jesus said to the Pharisees, remember when his mom and his brother were kind of like laughing at him, and he goes, who's my mother or brother who's not trying to fulfill the will of God? I don't see relationships. I see what you're trying to do. If you're not with God, I don't know you.
Ryan Garcia has been Save the Children for a while. That's been his main message, Save the Children. And Diddy obviously has been accused of recruiting children for certain people. We'll see if that's true or not in an actual police investigation. But I'm sure there's going to be actual tons of documentaries of girls like this, exposing stuff to do with people that knew him and everything. Diddy Do It is a documentary. It's being suggested by Netflix right now, but nothing's been confirmed.
No, like, my platform is never going to be as big as yours. Like, everybody loves, I know you have a lot of haters too, but they're just haters because everybody loves you.
Want to know why your platform is just as big?
Why?
It's because you're on my platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have in your life. I personally will say to you from the bottom of my heart, you're never going to be cold. You're never going to be hungry. You don't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to take care of a lot of things in your life if you want me to. If not, it's okay. I'm just saying that I'm lending a hand further than the space is what I'm saying.
Are you for real?
But I'm gonna just end this video here, man. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section and subscribe for more content. But overall, my opinion on the whole situation, bro, it sounds like she's telling the truth. You get what I mean? It was just like, you know, an encounter with Diddy. You get what I mean? Diddy tried to buy her, which was crazy, bro. Like, Diddy trying to buy you was absolutely crazy. And we pretty sure Diddy's has, you know, also been recently getting exposed for using women for trafficking and things like that. And also 50 Cent's baby mother was named on a lawsuit for being one of Diddy's ex-worker. You get what I mean? And if you don't know what that means, it's basically if Diddy tells her to do anything, she's gonna do it. But not only is she gonna do it, but she also is going to be paid. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not like she was a slave or anything. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy like that. She wasn't bought. She was just something she was getting paid a lot of money to do, and she just did it. But overall, Diddy was trying to purchase you, bro. Diddy was trying to buy you. Like, you know, because if Diddy buys you, that means he has full control over you, and you have to do what he says no matter what. And, you know, he doesn't have to pay you. You get what I mean? Because he owns you. So, yeah, man, that's crazy. But without further ado, let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section. And peace out, man.